What's up, guys? In this video, I'm gonna explain how I turn my 650,000 Amex rewards points and turned it into a little bit over $17,700. I'm gonna do the whole video off the top of my head with all the math, so hopefully it's correct. So yeah, let's hop into it. What's up, guys? My name is Hannah Gardner, and if you're new to the channel, in this channel I talk about anything and everything that has to do with e-commerce and selling products online. This video is a little bit different, but I think it fits perfectly for e-commerce store owners because if you own an e-commerce store, you're probably running some type of paid traffic to get traffic to your online store and just spending a lot of money to run your business, whether it's inventory, fees, office expenses, product expenses, whatever the case may be. So this method of really utilizing your rewards points to get the maximum cash back possible is really a cool and unique way that you can just earn free money essentially. And even if you're not an e-commerce store owner and you're just a business owner and you're just looking for the best way to cash out your rewards points, this video is going to be super beneficial for you. I recently learned this method and I've been doing it, and I finally just made my first transfer to get the most cash back possible. So let's hop into my story and some of the things that you're going to need to be able to earn the maximum cash back possible with your rewards points. So for starters, there's 3 things in this video that you're going to need to be able to max out the maximum cashback possible. I'm going to explain the whole equation of how my points equated to $17,700. But the first thing that you need to know is that this was done with 1, the Amex Gold card, 2, the Amex Platinum Charles Schwab card, and 3, a Charles Schwab brokerage account. Now, the first 2 are credit cards, and the last one is just a brokerage investor account with Charles Schwab, which is as easy as setting up a debit card at Chase Bank or something. You just go online and apply to open a brokerage account or an investor account. And by the way, all these links are in my description, so you can apply for the cards and also get the investor account. So first off, with the Amex Gold card, you may or may not qualify or may not need this card to do this method. And I actually learned this method from another guy's channel where he wasn't doing e-commerce specifically, but he did a similar method where he actually took the money, the cash back, and he invested in it in a Roth IRA, which he said that, he turned his points, 350,000 points into $57,000. And the equation turned out that, he got $4,400 back with the 350,000 points, and he invested it in like a future Roth IRA, which in theory, if you let the money sit in the IRA, then it's going to turn into $57,000 after 50 years or something. So that's one option, which again, it will all make sense by the end of this video. But for this is specifically for a business, for e-commerce. But again, if you don't do e-commerce, you can still do this method in a very similar way, as long as you're spending money and it makes sense financially for you to do this method. Okay, so let's start with the Amex Gold card. So with the Amex Gold card, the first thing that you have to know is that there is a $295 fee. And now it's worth it to pay this fee if you are going to use this card for the category of online advertisement. So as an online store owner, I spend about $2,000 a day on advertisement. So when you spend your money on advertisement with the Amex Gold card, they give you 4x points for every dollar that you spend in 2 different categories. So if you're a business owner, and I can't remember off the top of my head what the other category is, but if you're spending within the realm of those 2 categories to get 4x points back for those specific purchases, then it's really worth it, because basically with the Amex Gold card, the 1 point is equivalent to 0.006 cents per point. But if you're getting 4x points, you're getting 4 times that. And this is allowed up to $150,000 of spending. So if you spend $150,000 in Facebook advertisement, you're going to Facebook, not just Facebook, Google ads, Instagram ads, any type of PPC, Amazon PPC, whatever the case may be, you're gonna get 4x points for all of those purchases. And when you end up doing this method of transferring the points to the Charles Schwab Platinum, to then the investor brokerage account, it almost like is the equivalent of basically getting about 5% back of your money. So just free money. And that's up to $150,000 to spend. So to get 5% back of $150,000, that's great free money to just be handed to you.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to cut in this video real quick just to clarify something. Again, this video is if you're looking for the maximum cash back, so liquid cash going into your debit card bank account, the max that you can get back with the Amex Gold card or just the Amex cards in general. So again, this method is very, very profitable if you're doing this transfer with that 4x points. So if you're following into those two categories with the Amex Gold card, basically that 5% comes from, you're spending $150,000 worth of spend to earn 4 times the amount of points. And so when you transfer the points, again, it comes about to 5%. Now, if you don't fall into those two categories and you're just looking for the max cash back with your Amex cards, it's still more profitable to do this method, even though you don't have the Amex Gold card or you're not getting the 4x points, but if you already have the cards, this will still give you the max cash, liquid cash available back. If you're somebody watching this video just exploring new credit cards because you don't currently use credit cards, and say you're a business owner and you spend a lot of money, but say you don't fall into those two categories, I recommend that you actually go ahead and use a Capital One Spark business card instead, because that card actually gives you 2% back on cash back on all of your purchase, no matter what the category is. So again, this is really profitable because you're getting 5% back with the Amex Gold card if you fall into the category. But like I said before, if you're somebody that's just, a business owner, you spend money, it's not really technically e-commerce, you don't really spend money on ads, and you're just looking to get the max cash back possible, I will say again, the better credit card for that option is the Capital One Spark card. The link is in the description as well, and that's going to get you that 2% on all purchases. Right, so you can just skip the Amex card and go with the Spark card. So let's hop back into the video. I just wanted to clarify that for people who are looking at different options of discovering the best cashback value possible they can get with their credit cards for money they're spending anyway. So let's get back into the video.
So it's important to know that, and it's important to know if you should have the Amex Gold card if you qualify for those 4X categories. And like I said before, it's for any type of paid advertisement, and I think as well as any type of shipping labels. So with e-commerce, as you know, we're buying labels every single day on FedEx, UPS, DHL, whatever the case may be, to qualify for that 4X points. The Amex Gold card is also $295 a year. So if you're not qualifying for that 4X point, category, then I would just say maybe don't get the gold card and just go ahead and get the platinum card, because you can invest your rewards with the platinum card. And that's why you actually need the platinum card. If you're not actually going to use the platinum card, which they both have perks within the first, couple of months if you have a minimum spend to get, those booster points, as well as just other perks like the platinum card gets you into all the VIP lounges. I think you get like $200 of free Uber, Saks gift cards. There's a bunch of other benefits that really are worth it anyway, just to have the card. But like I said before, if you're not gonna fall into one of those categories with your spending, it may not be worth the $300 a year for the gold card, and you might wanna just go ahead and get the platinum card. But because I spend that much money on Google, on advertisement online, it's worth it for me in the long run, because I'm gonna make way more money on the back end, even though I'm gonna have to spend $300 a year on the gold card, and then it cost me $700 a year for the Amex Platinum card. So moving on to why we need the Platinum card. So the Amex Platinum card by Charles Schwab is a special card that allows you to take your rewards points and invest it into the Charles Schwab brokerage account. So this is a unique feature with the Platinum card. Once you have the Amex portal with your Amex card and you have both cards in one account, you'll see a screen recording here. You'll be able to switch back and forth between your cards under one account. But as you'll see is that when you go to the Platinum card, when you go to your rewards, you're gonna see something that says invest your rewards. Now this is a unique feature where you can actually take your rewards and cash out into the investor account. And they're doing this because in theory, they want you to take your rewards points, put it into the investor account and invest with Charles Schwab. But if you just wanna get the cash and cash out once you open the investor account, then that is an option to do that. So to put this in perspective for you, I have 650,000 rewards points. If I just cashed out with the gold card, obviously, I'd be making $3,900 back that already paid for the card. But if I pay for the $700 Amex Platinum card and cash out with the Charles Schwab brokerage account, I end up making $7,150. So when you actually do the math of $7,150 divided by, what did we say? 650,000 points, I actually end up getting 0.011 cents per point instead of 0.006 cents. So you're gonna get way more money. So 7,000, and if you wanna subtract the $1,000 I've spent every year that I have to spend on the cards, 7,150 minus 1,000 is still $6,150. So that is still $2,250 more money than just cashing out on the gold card. Plus, not to mention, you're getting all the perks of the VIP lounges, the Ubers, the travel rewards with the Amex Platinum card. So now you may be wondering, well, how did I turn technically $6,150 into $17,700? Well, because I do e-commerce, basically what I did is I took all of my cash back rewards points and I invested all that money back into inventory for my store. Now, I can't explain this equation just by off the top of my head, but essentially when you run the numbers after I sell that inventory, it turns into about $17,700. And so that's why I was explaining from the other guy's channel how he got to his number of $57,000, because in theory, once that guy lets the $4,400 that he got back from his rewards points let sit for 50 years in a Roth IRA, it could turn into $57,000. But that's also just another method of reinvesting, your free money to then make more money. And also, it's really important to note that this is tax-free money, because when you get this cash back, when it comes to tax time, this money looks like a rebate. So it actually is tax-free. So tax-free money is the best type of money that you can have. So this is a really, really good method to just basically get benefits off money that you're spending anyway. So yeah, basically that's how I turned my 650,000 rewards points into about $17,700. And again, guys, the links to these credit cards are in my description, as well as the link to go ahead and open your Charles Schwab brokerage account. And remember, if I confused you in the beginning with the gold card and the categories, do read about the categories. You're really just looking to get the gold card if you're qualifying for the 4X rewards points, because that's what's going to skyrocket the amount of points you get, which will get you the maximum cash back once you transfer the points. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, please comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much.